So hi children, welcome back to our YouTube channel Ratnasar's Maths classes. In this video, we are going to see class 10 polynomials, class number 3. So in previous video, we have seen how to draw the graph of a linear polynomial and a graph of a quadratic polynomial. Okay, so in this video, we are going to learn some concepts which are not mentioned in your CBSE or state textbooks, but these concepts will be asked in the final examinations. So listen carefully and try to learn these concepts. Okay, so illustration 1, draw the graph of f of x equal to x square minus 2x minus 8. So for this polynomial, I have already written the points table. So xy minus 4 16 minus 3 7 minus 2 0. So I have already written this in order to save our time. So as you learned how to find out these points in the previous class. Okay, so if I plot these points on the graph paper, how the graph will appear. So you can see on the right side how the graph will appear, right? So here the pink color line or curve is the graph of this polynomial. It is the shape of in the shape of a parabola, right? So this is a parabola. We call this as a parabola. Okay, so this parabola, we can say by seeing this, it is open towards upward. It is open upwards, right? So without seeing the graph also, we can say towards which side the parabola will be open. That how we can say by seeing the polynomial itself. So what is the coefficient of x square? Here in this polynomial, the coefficient of x square is 1. So this is a positive value. So if x square coefficient is positive, it will be open upwards. This is the point. Okay, if it is negative, it will be open downwards, right? This is the first point. Now second point. This point we all know. So the point of intersection of parabola with the x-axis, where this is intersecting, you can see the point B. That is, point B is minus 2, 0. And next point C. What is the point C? 4, comma 0. So here minus 2, 0 and 4, comma 0. These are the zeros of this polynomial. Okay. So now next important point is this A. Okay. So A we call it as the vertex of parabola. Vertex. Here the vertex is 1, comma minus 9. What is vertex? The bottommost point here in this parabola will be called as the vertex. Okay. So vertex is 1 minus 9. So here from the graph we are able to say 1 minus 9. So how to find out this vertex? To find out the vertex we have a formula. The formula is minus b by 2a and minus d by 4a. This is the formula to find out vertex. So if we compare our polynomial with ax plus by, sorry, ax square plus bx plus c. What is a here? A is 1. What is b? Minus 2. And what is c? Minus 8. Okay. And what is d here? In 9th class you have learned what is d. D is nothing but b square minus 4ac. Okay. So d is what now? B square is minus 2 square minus 4 into 1 into c is minus 8. Okay. Minus 2 square is 4. Minus into minus here is plus. 4 8 is 32. 4 plus 32 is 36. Right. Now we will find out vertex. So minus b by 2a minus b is again minus 2 by 2a, 2 into 1, minus d is 36, so minus d is minus 36 by 4a, 4 into 1. Okay, so minus into minus is plus, this becomes 2 by 2 and minus 36 by 4. So 2 cancel, you will get 1, 4 9 is 36. This becomes 1 minus 9. Okay, so this is called as vertex. The bottommost point of the parabola will be called as vertex. Okay, so this is one important point. Next point is the line passing through the vertex and parallel to x-axis. So this one, the line which is in the red color, line passing through the vertex and parallel to x-axis, that will be called as axis of that parabola. That will be called as axis of parabola. What is that? Line passing through vertex and parallel to x-axis is called axis of parabola. Right? These are the points what you have to remember regarding a parabola. Okay. So next we will go to the second illustration. So illustration number 2. Draw the graph of f of x equal to 3 minus 2x minus x square. Okay. So here if we observe the polynomial carefully, so we will have a as minus 1, b as minus 2 and c as 3. Okay. So here we can easily say that coefficient of x square is minus 1. So this is a negative value. So the parabola will be seeing downwards. It is open. It is open downwards. Okay. So if we draw the parabola, we can see here it is in pink color. It is open downwards. Okay. This is the first point. Right. Now the second point is, see the parabola is getting intersected with x-axis at 2 points. The points are b minus 3 0. So this is minus 3 0. And the second point is c 1 comma 0. So here 1 comma 0. So these are the zeros of this polynomial. Okay, or the zeros of this parabola. It is intersecting at b and c. Then next point is vertex. So where is the vertex here? See, vertex is A. A is minus 1, 4. A is minus 1 comma 4. So what is the formula? Now how do we find out the vertex? We know already the formula to find out the vertex. Minus b by 2a minus d by 4a. Okay, if you substitute the values here, we can easily find out the vertex. Okay, so first we will find out d. So what is d here? B square minus 4ac. So what is b square? Minus 2 square minus 4 into a is minus 1 and c is 3. Right, minus 2 square is 4, minus into minus plus 4 3s are 12. So we have d as 16. We substitute the values here. Minus b by 2a, minus b is already minus 2 again, and by 2a, 2 into minus 1, minus d is minus 16 by 4 into a is minus 1. Okay, so minus into minus is plus, so 2 by 2 minus 1 are minus 2, minus 16 by plus into minus minus 4 1 are 4. So here we can cancel 2 and 2, you will be left with minus 1, minus minus cancelled, 4 4 the 16, right? So we get the point as minus 1 4. Okay, so this is about vertex of this parabola, and now we can see this is the axis of this parabola. Axis is line passing through vertex and the line which is parallel to the x-axis, right? So we will go into the third illustration. The third question is, draw the graph of f of x equal to x square minus 6x plus 9. Okay, so in this given quadratic polynomial, what is a here? We can easily say 1, b is minus 6, c is 9. Okay, and what about d? D equal to b square minus 4ac, that is minus 6 square minus 4 into 1 into 9, that is 36 minus 36, that is 0. Okay, so in this we can say that what is the coefficient of x square, that is 1. So this is a positive value, therefore this parabola will be looking upwards, right? So next point is here, the point is if we draw the graph of this, here we can see this parabola is not intersecting the x-axis. Then what it is doing, it's just touching the x-axis. It's just touching the x-axis at point A. Okay, so what is that point A? The point A is 3 0. It's just touching. That means it doesn't have two zeros. It has only 1 0 value. Okay, so that is A. At 3, this value of this polynomial will be 0. Okay, and this point itself will be the vertex. Here the 0 value and the vertex are both the same. Okay, and next we can easily say that this is the axis of this parabola, the line passing through vertex and parallel to x-axis. Okay, so this vertex and 0 value are both the same. We can find out this vertex or 0 value using this formula also, minus b by 2a and minus d by 4a. If you substitute the values here, we'll easily get that. Okay, so we'll substitute and see. Minus b is minus of minus 6 by 2 and d minus 36 4a. Sorry, d is 0 here. 0 by 4 into 1. Okay, so what will be the value? So minus of minus 6 is 6 plus 6 by 2 and 0 by 4. Okay, so here we can cancel 2 3 are 6, so 3, and 0 by 4 is 0. Okay, so this is how we find out vertex. So here in this case the parabola is just touching the x-axis, so vertex and the 0 of the polynomial both are the same in this condition. Okay, we'll go to the next illustration. The fourth illustration, draw the graph of f of x equal to minus 4x square plus 4x minus 1. Here if we try to write values of ABC, what is A? Minus 4, what is B? 4, and C is minus 1. If we calculate D, D is equal to B square minus 4AC, that is B is 4, 4 square, 4 into A is minus 4 into minus 1. So that's 16, minus into minus plus, plus into minus, minus 16. 16 minus 16 is 0. So D value is 0. So now if we observe carefully the value of A, this value of A is nothing but coefficient of x square. So coefficient of x square is minus 4. This is what? Negative value. So negative value means the graph will be looking downwards. Graph will be looking downwards. Okay, so and here we can easily see and easily say that it is having only one value. If you see the graph here, it is open downwards and it is just touching the x-axis. That means it will have only one zero value, that is A. That is A. What is A here? 0.5 means that is nothing but 1 by 2 comma 0, right? So it is having only one zero value, so it is only touching the x-axis. It is not intersecting with the x-axis. Okay, and in the same way as we did in previous 1 to 3 illustrations, we can also find out this A using the formula what we used previously. And line touching from passing through the point vertex and parallel to x-axis is called the axis of this parabola, right? We'll go to the illustration number 5. Yeah, illustration number 5. Draw the graph of f of x equal to 2x square minus 4x plus 5. Okay, so for these points are minus 335, minus 221 and so on. So if we observe and write the coefficients of x square, that is A is equal to 2, coefficient of x B is minus 4 and constant C is 5, and what will be D? D equal to B square minus 4AC, that is minus 4 square minus 4 into 2 into 5, right? So minus 4 square is 16, minus 4 2s are 8, 8 5s are 40. 16 minus 40 is minus 24, minus 24. So here if we observe carefully, coefficient of x square is 2. That means this is a positive value. Positive value means the parabola will be seeing upwards, right? So see this parabola. So you can clearly say that this parabola is saying upwards. And the second point is this parabola is not intersecting with the x-axis, not intersecting, and it is not touching also. not touching. In the first two cases, parabola was intersecting with the x-axis. In the third and fourth cases, parabola was touching the x-axis. Now in this fifth case, the parabola is not intersecting and not touching the x-axis. Okay, so that means here there is no zero values for this parabola, for this quadratic polynomial. Okay, so now we will see the extreme vertex. Vertex A is what? A we are getting it as 1, 3. So now we will try to find out vertex using the formula. Okay, so what is the formula we have? Vertex formula minus b by 2a and minus d by 4a. Okay, so what is b? Minus b is again minus 4 by 2 into a is 2, right? So minus d, what is d here? 24. So minus 24 by 4a, 4 into a is 2, right? So minus of minus 4 is 4 by 2 to the 4. Minus of minus 24 is plus 24 by 4 to the 8. So now if you do the cancellation, 4 upon 4 is 1, 24 upon 8 is 3. So here is the vertex. Okay. Now again we can see the axis of this parabola. This is the axis of this parabola, right? Next we'll go to the last illustration, that is number 6. The last illustration, draw the graph of f of x equal to minus 3x square plus 2x minus 1. So in this we can say that a is equal to minus 3, b is equal to 2 and c is equal to minus 1. So in this, coefficient of x square is minus 3. This is a negative value, therefore the parabola will be seeing downwards. The parabola will be seeing downwards. See the parabola, it is seeing downwards. Right? Next, what is the vertex of this? You can see the vertex A is 0.33 minus 0.67. You can find out this vertex value using the formula minus b by 2a and minus d by 4a. I am not doing this here, you try to solve this, right? And this is the axis of this parabola, right? So this is about illustrations of different types of quadratic polynomials. The first 1 and 2, those are polynomials which were intersecting the x-axis. 3 and 4 which were touching the x-axis, and 5 and 6 not intersecting and not touching the x-axis. Okay, so these are the 6 types of illustrations what we have learned in this class, right? Hope you all understood the concept. If you have any doubts, try to mention it in the comments box. I'll try to address all the doubts, right? Thank you. Meet you in the next class. Bye.